welcome back to the channel. Adsy's Lazy Stew. Now this is one of the first things I've ever learned how to cook. So this thing is a slow cooker. I got this from Kmart for $19, absolute bargain. I'm just going to show you a few simple ingredients of how to make a basic stew. So what I'm using today is chuck steak, but if you're going to use your slow cookers, you can also use blade steak, gravy, briskets, chuck, that's in the beef anyway, all the ones that you have to slow cook to break down all these little connective tissues to make them nice and tender. So that slow cooker is going to do the job there. So I can be a bit rough with this because it's going to cook for about 8 hours. So I've just got some onions, just going to dice them pretty finely. They go down to nothing. You don't have to sear anything in this. The slow cooker does its job just right. So straight in there, I've just got chuck steak, 800 grams, 2 nice pieces of that. I will make it a bit chunkier than usual because it shrinks a little bit. I don't use any flour to thicken up my sauce. I just bang it all in and I walk away. So nice, easy, lazy stew. Dice them up there, nice and chunky. I am using my beef bone broth that I made in my previous videos. I use that a lot in tomato paste. So just in with some carrots now. It doesn't matter how chunky they are at all. Just going to put them straight in there. Not taking the skin off these. I will add this one later and some mushrooms. This is just a bird's eye corn, capsicum, peas little recipe. Straight in there like that. Oh, I'll leave this all on all day. It's about 10 o'clock now. I'll let this cook for, at least 8 hours. So when I first started cooking, this is what I started doing. All different stews, ragouts, soups, all in this. This is your friend. Look at that. Now, I'm just going to cut the rest of the veggies up. I just had a bit of capsicum lying around, so I thought, why not chuck the dog in? You know, I'm not going to chuck it in the bin. Always try and use what's in my cupboard, so. Alright, they're in there easy. Capsicum. Like I say before, don't worry too much about the sizes that you're cooking. Everything slowly grazes in there. So, now first things first, salt and pepper. I'm going to add a nice chunk of good salt and pepper. Pepper. Easy done. A few herbs. Cumin. Nice sprinkle of that. Love me cumin. Wants to come out. Oh, it's gone everywhere. Anyway, as salt way would do. Coriander leaves. And a bit of paprika. Okay, so usually I would use tomato paste, but I've got Leggo's pizza sauce. That's going to do the same job today. So we're just going to, this is great too, by the way. Probably a good tablespoon of that. That'll work great. Worcestershire, Worcestershire sauce, however you want to say it, I don't care. Chuck that in. You might want to take the lid off. Alright, take the lid off. Not too much, probably a good couple of tablespoons of that. And last but not least, the beef bone broth that I made with all the collagen, all the goodness in there. I just put it in some ice cubes. I'm going to use a fair bit of this today. Chuck it in there. Now I will add some water. Now the best thing is about this, that's all you have to do. You just have to set it on low now for about 8 hours. It's about 10 now, so it should be done at what, 6? Something like that. Easy done. That's all I'm going to add now. A bit of water. You always need some water in there. Excuse me, I'll go away, won't be too long. And I'll just fill the water till it's about half full. Just about full. And it's as easy as that. Pop the lid on, walk away, sit on the couch, crack a beer, do whatever you're doing on this Sunday. I will serve with nice mash. Chuck these on for the last hour. And some mushrooms, some finely cut up mushrooms. Because they don't take long, I just put them on for the last hour. I just added about 6 mushrooms and about a cup of that bird's eye mixed peas, corns, capsicum. It is smelling amazing too. So the last couple of hours, those mushrooms are just going to go down to next to nothing. And we're going to get Adzi stew on. Look at that. Oh, look at those slow bubbles. Just going to mash up some cauliflower puree and potatoes. Well, we're going to boil them first, but then we're going to mash them. And this is just smelling amazing. Whew, can't wait. Boil your cauliflower, your potato, you wouldn't even know that dog's in there. You smother it with butter and the kids will eat it. Let's serve up. So here's the review of Adzi's Lazy Stew. Now, if you came home from being on a bender and had a great weekend, or you've been at work and had a tough as nails day, come home, smell that, it'll make you feel alive. First of all, having a Woodstock, haven't had these since I've been about 17, so. Oh, wow, they're good. Anyway, onto the stew. Cauliflower mash puree. Beautiful. Now we're just going to dive straight into the meat. Look at this, just peeling off the bone, slow cooked for hours. Oh, it didn't have a bone, but that is so tender. Alright, I'm going in for a big mouthful. So soft, guys. Oh, I love this because to me it's real hearty. It's nice and big, it's thick, it's comfort food. I could have this probably 3 out of 7 days a week easy. Just quickly guys, if you didn't want to use chuck, you could use osso buco in beef, brisket, blade or gravy beef. You all got to cook those for a long period of time in your slow cooker. Thanks guys, like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. What do you want me to cook next? Cook with Adzi.